Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 25th through the 31st of May, where I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have this beautiful guiding card for you for the month. It is called Beautiful. It is representing all the things that you are working towards in all areas of your life, whether it's relationships, your house, your home, your job, your other things that you're working on. You know what I mean. You're bringing beauty in all different ways. So keep going for it. Keep working towards that. I know it's kind of difficult. Last week was kind of hard. But I think that you are working it out, and you are going to create beauty wherever you land. All right? So good for you, Capricorn. Now then, let's talk about the guiding messages from my better angels. My better angels are saying that it's important for us to stay a little humble, even as we're creating all that beauty. We need to just be chill and take the compliments. Like, yeah, I'm that good. Excellent. Perfect. But you don't need to make a big deal out of it, right? So carry on, be you, but you know. And now, of course, the other thing we're going to do is try and be prepared, because May is saying that April was bumpy. May is going to be bumpy too. So if we can be prepared mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, we'll be all good, right? So whether that's having a go bag so that you just feel like you can get up and go if you need to, or, you know, whatever, however it works for you. If you need to have an extra little pile of cash or some other, a little space where you keep your stuff, where you feel like you can always get there and take care of yourself as needed, that's cool. I'm into it. It's going to be a very smart choice to be better prepared in all those areas of your life. Okay? The third and interesting message is we're going to be doing our best to think things into positive outcomes, which means that even last week when you stepped into negotiations with somebody, you might have had a pure vision of what you really wanted to have going on, and just kind of let that settle in, right? Let that vision settle into what you wanted it to be, what you wanted it to look like. How did it feel? How did it smell? How did it taste? And whatever that is, it really brings it down to the earthy level, so that when we envision positive outcomes to situations, we can have really good experiences, and we can create that in our lives. So the better we do with that, the better everything is going to be. All right? I appreciate all of you for all that help in that way, because, hey, we all want some positive outcomes on the globe, so we'll work towards it together. All right? So let's go ahead and get you a mystery card for the month, for the week. All right? Let's go down here and get that. We are using that Wisdom of the Oracle deck right here. Right here. There we go. And by all means, we're going to go ahead and splay these out and find your card, Capricorn. What is your card for now? Right here. All right, we're going to set it right there. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get more cards out here. We have the Light Seer's Tarot that's going to be clarifying our reading here. And what do we have? Let's see. So, King of Pentacles, haha, you are now the one. Remember last week we had the Queen of Pentacles showing that she was caring about the finances, and you were like trying to work some stuff out with her. Now I feel like there's a male energy doing the same sort of energy, except I feel like he's going to be helpful in some way working with your finances. This could be you getting some help to take care of business, or something else in that way. You are going to be wanting to maintain, your Two of Pentacles is here showing me that you want to maintain your financial balance at all costs here. Definitely do what you can to keep things in order, but know that as you're doing this, your creativity is going to come play. And the Ace of Wands is showing me that you have an inspiration, a beautiful, amazing inspiration is going to come up and out of you to handle all of the things that are in front of you. You're going to just sort of envision this beautiful tapestry of intense awesomeness, where what you wanted is coming out of it and doing exactly what you want to do, and all you have to do is this, and this, okay? So that inspiration will come to you, and it will be a happy solution for everything that's going on around you, especially for your finances. So well done, good job. What's going on here? This is where you're blocked, and you're blocked from walking away from a little bit of fear. You're going to be feeling nervous for the next week, okay? So let that be understood. You cannot get away from it. You will feel nervous. It might be smart to feel nervous as you move forward in your situation. Make sure it's not because you're doing something illegal, but in fact that you're doing something that is above board and creative and amazing, okay? So cool. You're going to find a happy solution. You might be nervous about doing it, but you're going to do it anyway, all right? It's going to be hard for you to create any structure for yourself at this time. So whatever's going on for you this particular week, you're not going to have your rhythm in place. You're going to be breaking up your rhythm every minute of the week. You're like, I have my coffee, I have this, oh shoot, I got to go deal with the chicken, or whatever it is. You know, you're going to have to go deal with something that will break you up from your regular routine, and it's going to suck a little for you because routines kind of help keep things on track. But yeah, expect disruption this week for yourself, where something is disrupting your regular routine on a fairly regular basis. This could just be that you got a new puppy or a new pet that is causing a little fuss because they're new and you haven't worked them into the routine yet. So it doesn't have to be a really bad thing. It's just be aware that your routine is off, okay? Could be your sleep is off too, all right? Now, your dreams and goals are going to be blocked also, so everything that's going on right now is just sort of trying to get things back to some sort of equilibrium after everything that happened last week. I know that whatever happened last week, you worked it out, but things are different. So now you have to create a new foundation for yourself. You have to create a new financial foundation, a new rhythm for your life because of all the things that are changed, okay? So you're not really focused on dreams and goals at the moment. You're just trying to get settled, okay? So let the settling in happen. This could be, if there was a custody thing going on last week, now there could be you got some custody and now your whole equilibrium is changed because of the new custody, and you're like, oh, new routines. I have to figure out what to do. I have to make lunches. I have to drive people to school. I have to, or whatever, right? So double check that, see how that resonates for you. But now our solution is going to be the Six of Wands. Sharing your ideas with other people and teaching them things will help them understand how to do what they need to do to be helpful and of service in the situation. Maybe if you do have a new custody situation, you're going to be teaching the new people in your house what the routine is, so that they will be able to be prepared and ready to go on time for school or whatever. And when you're teaching, and it's going to be beautiful. You're going to be able to share your ideas and help them kind of get their bearings. You're going to feel good about it. It's going to feel good to do, and things are going to start to get in order. You are reluctantly in charge of a situation. This is something you weren't 100% hoping to be in charge of, but here you are. Now you're back in charge. You had a bad experience in the past, but the fact is, whatever that experience is makes you better prepared. Especially when it comes to like parenting and stuff like that, or other partnerships at work. The fact is, you're going to be teaching somebody, and you're going to be doing a better job of it than you did the last time, okay? So don't feel bad, don't feel awkward. Step into the situation and let it be what it is. Yeah, you're in charge. You have to make sure that they know what the rules are, what the parameters are, so that they don't fall off the cliff or cause too much turmoil themselves on accident or otherwise, right? Now then, the Five of Cups, reminding you that you can use the lessons from past relationships to better help you do better here. Even as you're teaching, you will be teaching in a better way than you did the last time, and it will Every person is different, so everyone learns differently. So you're going to be like, okay, so what I did that last time didn't work so well. Let me try a different tack and see how this person responds to this version of teaching. Okay, so you're using past relationships to help you do better, especially since you had a few regrets in the past. We want to make sure you're paying attention to what's going on, right? Do the good thing, create beauty if you can, okay? This is a lot of stuff going on at the home front or at the work front where things are definitely changing and you're into a situation where it's not comfortable, but you're working it out, okay? Cool. Now then, let's get you a closing card from the Cosmic Oracle. What do we have for Capricorn? It's right there, that one. Okay. Oops, sucked up a card. Boop. There you go. Now then, what do we have? When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Well, when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Well, that kind of defines you, doesn't it, Capricorn? But that's wonderful. This is, whatever this new situation is, whether it's a new custody thing or new pet or new job situation, whatever you're doing and creating new balance and teaching what the routine is, and yeah, you'd be nervous and you have a right to be, but it's good. Everything you're doing is creating beauty. Everything you do is going to be making things better and helping people get on track so that everything can have a better flow in the future, okay? So I think this excites you and you're going to go all in on it. So well done. Good job. And stay in the moment. Stay in that moment until it starts to resolve itself. You can't just like walk away from this one, okay? This is going to be something you need to watch and nurture and kind of keep working it, making sure that it stays more or less on track and gets going in the right direction and motivates itself and da-da-da, you know, fluff it up and send it on its way, but definitely do your best to make it the best you can, all right? Excellent. So you need a pocket full of rocks, all right? So we have red jasper, blue apatite, and pyrite, all right? So red jasper is a second chakra stone, which is all about creativity and physically creating what you desire in the world on the earth plane. So you can be as creative as you want with your Ace of Wands, and you're going to manifest that, okay? You're going to start to create what you want in the world on the earth plane, okay? So this is great. Physical activity, creating what you want. Perfect. Blue apatite is speaking when healing words, okay? Whatever you're dealing with, whether it's a new pet, a new employee, a new kid in the house, or a new somebody else in the house, we want to use healing words even as we're teaching, right? We want to make sure that they know that they didn't break anything, and even if they did, it's not as important as who they are as a person. And we want to make sure that whatever's going on, they know they are worthy and loved and cared for. All right, so using healing words, you're going to be teaching them the ropes and helping them understand what's going on, remembering your lessons from the past. Well done. And know that pyrite shows me that you're protected. You are not going into this in a situation where the overall universe seems to want you to fail, okay? You have protection around you. So be aware that you are not unarmed, okay? You have this thing that's going to keep you safe and your loved ones safe. So breathe and appreciate what's going on here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and set these down right here. Do be aware that, yes, if you have a job to do in protecting your person. So if whatever's going on around you, you have things that could be truly dangerous to your new person or new thing that you love and care for, do the right thing and puppy-proof, cat-proof, baby-proof, You know, do all the things you need to do to make sure that whatever is going on, the likelihood of them ending up in a pickle or ending up in a bad situation goes away. Because you can create beauty and you can also create safety. So safety and beauty should go hand in hand, all right? Excellent. Let's get that mystery card. Between Worlds. Well, aren't you fancy? Indeed, Between Worlds. It's showing me that you are stepping between two realities within yourself and in your personal life. It could be going from a place of being a parent to being an empty nester. It could be from going from being an empty nester to a parent. It could be going from unemployed to employed. It could be from being an employee to a business owner. You can see all the different possibilities. There's very different. There's a stepping between them. And the moments when you're in between are awkward and uncomfortable. They're not very stable and they're not very structured, and things get a little wonky. So the more flexible you can be at this time will be super huge for you, okay? So remain flexible this whole week and kind of go with the flow as best you can as you try to recreate any flow, right? The structure that you want to create won't happen overnight. Be willing to work with it and let it come to you as it comes, okay? So this is kind of cool, all right? Very nice. We're going to set this one right here. Well done. All right, Capricorn. Congratulations on whatever this cool thing is that you're working out. I know it's kind of hanky, a little bit different, and a little bit scary, but you're going to be great because nobody's better at this than you are. Taking on whatever's new, looking cool like the fonts. Well, you're doing your job here because, you know, you are such a creative being, Capricorn, that you always seem to take whatever you have, work it out, and it comes out something better. So you almost never let them see you sweat. And that's kind of neato. But you will find probably next month that letting some emotion out is going to be part of your plan. I can see that happening. So be aware of that. Be prepared, as always. And we will talk to you, of course, next week. We'll talk about June. But, of course, before I go, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. If you want to carry something else or these, let me know what you got. I'm into it. And if you wanted to know about the decks or where I'll be at what fair, where in the world, or even book a private reading, there is a special link for that down in the link in the description box below. I will never contact you personally. You'll have to contact me first and we'll have a chat. But that's it. I won't chase you around until you contact me once, and I won't chase you then either. But we'll work things out, all right? So I appreciate you, and we'll talk in June next week. All right, thank you.